Imagine a city stretching through the desert with towering buildings reaching into the sky. This is the vision behind The Line, a proposed megacity in Saudi Arabia. This project is so ambitious that it almost seems unbelievable, but at the same time, it has raised concerns among critics and the public. So, everyone is asking one question: is it truly a leap into the future or a huge mistake? The Line is a visionary megaproject in Saudi Arabia. It's part of the broader NEOM initiative under Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's Vision 2030. Located in the northwest of Saudi Arabia near the Red Sea, this region is strategically situated close to the Gulf of Aqaba and has easy access to the Suez Canal, making it a central hub for global trade routes. The project's design aims to preserve 95% of the natural landscape surrounding it. The Line is envisioned as a continuous vertical city, with buildings reaching 500 meters in height and spanning a narrow width of just 200 meters. This distinctive design will accommodate residential, commercial, and recreational areas, all within walking distance of one another. There will be no roads, cars, or traditional streets. Instead, residents will rely on advanced transportation systems, including high-speed trains and potentially flying taxis, enabling travel across the entire city in just 20 minutes. 4 airports will connect the Line globally, with Neom Bay Airport already operating flights to major hubs like Dubai and London. The city is set to feature a modular design, where each module will be an 800-meter-long section. AI-driven infrastructure will be a key feature, allowing for the automated management of energy, water, and transportation. The use of pre-engineered sections will enable faster construction. The city is expected to run on 100% renewable energy, sourced from wind, solar, and hydrogen. However, the construction of this megaproject faces multiple complex challenges, casting doubt on its feasibility. One of the most prominent hurdles involves technological and engineering issues due to its unprecedented scale and complexity. The proposed height of the Line poses major structural engineering challenges. Maintaining uniform structural integrity across such a massive span requires advanced materials and construction techniques to withstand desert conditions, temperature variations, and wind forces over such an extended height. Current progress includes massive earthworks, with 90 million cubic meters of material already moved, yet experts question whether the city can meet its ambitious deadlines. Foundation work involves extensive piling, with over 4,500 piles already driven into place in some sections. Piling requires drilling deep into the earth to ensure the stability of the structure, a process that is both time-consuming and resource-intensive. Piles are being placed at a rate of up to 60 per day, with more than 1 million cubic meters of earth being moved weekly in some areas. Meanwhile, developing and integrating advanced transport systems is another significant challenge, including tunnel construction, high-speed trains, and safety features. The Line has also faced many delays in development. Originally announced in 2021, it is designed to house up to 9 million people. However, as of mid-2023, foundational work has been completed in only a limited number of modules, raising further concerns about meeting deadlines. Critics argue that the complexity of the construction requires years of additional testing and iteration. The megacity is also facing financial issues, which will be discussed later in this video, so keep watching. With thousands of workers involved, it's become one of the most labor-intensive projects in the world. However, attracting and retaining skilled labor for such a unique construction effort has been difficult. Saudi Arabia relies on migrant workers who make up the majority of the construction workforce, leading to labor disputes and concerns about working conditions. Reports of poor working conditions, low wages, and limited labor rights have emerged. Human rights organizations have raised concerns about the treatment of the migrant workforce involved in such projects, pointing to a lack of sufficient labor regulations. The Line has been facing significant budget overruns due to various factors, initially estimated to cost around $500 billion. The project is now expected to exceed $1 trillion. One primary reason for these overruns is the complexity of the design. The unpredictable design requires advanced engineering solutions, which are proving to be more expensive than anticipated. The project relies heavily on Saudi Arabia's public investment fund and international investors, and financial experts are expressing concerns about whether such funding can be sustained in the long term. Budget problems often arise due to changes to the original plan and unexpected issues that come up during construction. As the project progresses, designers make changes and new needs arise. Additionally, inefficient planning has been a concern. Many experts note that large-scale projects like the line often underestimate the resources and time needed to complete different stages, making tight deadlines, insufficient resource allocation, delays, and increased expenses inevitable, which eventually leads to further rises in costs. Moreover, rising material and labor costs also play a significant role, as the construction industry globally is experiencing inflation. Materials like steel, concrete, and advanced technologies are becoming more expensive. Environmental and political resistance is another key factor affecting the project's credibility. The line is marketed as a sustainable and zero-carbon city. However, experts argue that the construction process itself could generate enormous carbon costs, negating the environmental benefits it claims to deliver. Building such a massive and mirrored structure in the desert demands significant resources and energy, raising concerns about the disruption of local ecosystems. The megaproject is located near the Red Sea and sensitive desert habitats, and critics argue that these environmental challenges are underplayed, suggesting that the promise of sustainability may be more theoretical than achievable. One of the most significant political challenges is the displacement of local communities. The Touted tribe native to the region where NEOM is being built has been forcibly relocated, sparking international criticism. Some members of the tribe have been imprisoned and even sentenced to death for opposing their displacement. Additionally, the government's focus on NEOM has attracted criticism for prioritizing extravagant developments over addressing pressing social and political needs. The lavish spending on the project has been controversial, especially in a country with financial constraints. How is this major step going to impact the country's economy? Well, let's find out. Initially, the line was viewed as a bold statement of the state's intent to diversify its economy, reduce its dependence on oil, and showcase its ability to lead in futuristic urban design and sustainable living. Saudi Arabia aimed to position itself as a technological hub and attract international investors, professionals, and innovators to its shores. The project has been marketed as a solution to future urban living challenges. However, global perception has been complicated by various factors. On the positive side, many see it as a visionary attempt to address pressing environmental concerns and create a carbon-neutral city. However, skepticism about its feasibility has risen due to the monumental technical, logistical, and financial challenges it faces. So, while this project could transform the economy and image of the country, it also faces hurdles that may undermine its success. What is the current progress of this huge city, and what are the future plans? In 2024, the line is progressing significantly with ongoing large-scale construction. This year has marked major developments, particularly in excavation and foundational work. Millions of cubic meters of earth are being moved each week to lay the groundwork for the city, described as the world's largest earthworks operation. The project continues 24/7 to meet its ambitious targets. Although the goal is to have major sections operational by 2030, the full completion could take decades. The first phase, covering around 2.4 kilometers, is currently underway. The project could potentially extend into 2040s or beyond, with ongoing work on infrastructure like high-speed rail and modular city sections. It is anticipated to take up to 50 years for full realization. So, in the end, it remains a complex and uncertain venture despite ongoing construction and global attention. If you like this video, make sure to visit our channel for more exciting videos just like this.